What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on the channel here doing American farming. We're here today again. We're cutting some hay at the moment. We're hoping the game doesn't crash too much today. Got the one tractor here cutting hay. Looks like our combine is full, so we better take care of that here real quick before we get on into things. Looks like we are going to have to go unload some corn here. Getting some good corn crop here. Got the time scaled back a little bit right now just because we are doing the hay over on the hay field, and I don't really want that to get cut and then grow back up in grass before we can get it picked up. So we're gonna get on it today, get this thing unloaded. I think our grain train is pretty much full, so we may have to go see what to do with that. We'll head on over there and get this thing unloaded. And that did not take too much. The grain train is full now, so we are gonna need to go unload that. Wow, this field's looking beautiful. Working on forage harvesting over here, but yeah, it's not going great, we'll say that. Part of the thing is we need a way bigger forage harvester, but that's my opinion. We are going to get over into the grain train here, and I guess we're going to go try and fill the hogs, but since we've kind of been running time slower right now, we really haven't used much corn for the hogs. Once we get this hay baled up, we will put the time a little bit faster again, just to kind of get things caught up, get things cycling through, and get on top of things, if I didn't already say that. This is definitely getting a little slow for this machine here. Get unloaded here, see how much it takes. That did not use much at all. We barely emptied anything out of that one. We emptied like maybe a third out of it. So now time to head over to the main farm, get those hogs fed, and the rest we will put into storage for now. Also, hey, we're 4 minutes into recording and we have not crashed the game yet today, which like the last episode we crashed like 3 times by now or something. So we are making improvements. I don't believe there's been an update, but I'm getting my settings dialed into what I think the best looking game for still being able to run it without crashing it. So that's all going great today. After about 10 years, we are almost up here to the farmyard now. Get this corn unloaded. Pull up next to there and get unloading. Well, we took out the second wagon, whatever. We'll see which one uses more. Probably the other one. We did not get very far on that one either. We will go ahead and put the rest in the bins over here. The tractor's sort of in the way. We'll see if we can sneak through, because I really don't. Okay, that works too. It didn't really work that well. Yeah, we'll just forget you saw that. I don't think you've seen anything there. We definitely are able to run time faster, because we definitely do have plenty of corn. It's the hay side of things with the cattle that's tough to keep up with, because we got 6,500 bushels of corn in our grain system right now. Here's a question for you guys. Maybe you guys know this better than I do. Can we feed the cattle? Can we feed them corn? I highly doubt it, but there could be the possibility. So let me know if you guys know. And I got a message saying that someone was full. Look at that. The combine is already full before we can even get anything unloaded out of here. And this thing is still too full, so I'm not going to go over and unload him, because that's just going to make a big mess of things. And he's about full too. We're kind of running around with our heads cut off at the moment. This thing's empty though. Man, can't talk either. Let's head on back out to the field, get the grain cart unloaded, and send the grain cart off to go unload the combine again. There we go, one full gravity wagon already. We're going to start filling the second one there just a little bit. Now we can go run over and unload the combine. He's getting close to being done with this field, which means then we'll be able to get the corn planter started going on it. We can run 3 helpers at a time right now, and I believe we're only, never mind, we are running 3. I kind of forgot with the silage over there. So we might have to figure out what we're not going to run. We might stop running silage for a while. I think we're kind of running out of corn to do that with right now anyways. Got him unload, so he's going to take off there, and we are probably going to end up having to go unload our forage harvester, and we're going to decide then if we want to do any more. He is cleaning up a little bit of what he messed up, but Still not going to be great, I don't think. We're going to take a look here in our storage and look at what we have here on the dairy farm. We have 118,000 pounds in the silo right now. That can probably be a pretty decent amount of silage, which we probably are going to need to feed the cows here because, yeah, they're pretty much all out of food. So we will go ahead and get that done here. Once this silage gets filled up, I'm probably just going to leave the rest of it for combining because I don't really want to deal with any more of this. It just becomes a mess, and our new silage field is going to be this small little one over on the corner of the farm over there, which we're lagging really bad right now. Love it. Anyways, we got our forage harvesting done that we're probably going to do right now. So I mean, this is a pretty sweet rig. I like it. It just takes a really long time, and I know it kind of does get tough because Case IH is one of the main only brands that we have in the game, and they do not have a self-propelled forage harvester, so it does get kind of tough. They might have to find something else, like maybe if they can get New Holland to come on board, which they are owned by Case IH, so I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad to get them, but I don't know. It'd be cool to see New Holland in here as well. We will get that dumping over here into our harvester silo, or at least I thought we were. There we go, now we're going here. And then we're probably going to hook this thing up to the feed wagon and go load out a couple loads of feed. There we go, we got that unhooked. We're going to hook up to the feed wagon here. Now we also will be getting a little bit more feed supply with our bales that we're going to pull off this time. So we might end up, I don't know, I think you can put them into the harvester and maybe it amounts to more, so I think we might try that just to get a little bit more amount of feed off of it. At least we don't have to drive too far to fill this thing up and empty it out. The thing that gets me on this one though is we have to be this direction. If I try pulling up to it and unloading the left side, it does not work. So keep that in mind when you are working on the cattle stuff here, feeding them. But we got one load emptied out, so let's go over here to the harvester and pull another one out. And this one will go to the actual dairy cows. That one we were taking to the dairy calves. I don't know if we have to like go and put them into the other pasture, or if they just magically go over there themselves. I haven't looked into that yet. I also don't think that we've had them long enough for any of them to be old enough though, so I keep going past the trigger here. I see it and I stop, and then it's just like right out of area. There we go. We can get that filled up now. We're going to grab a couple more loads and throw them in there because one load on each of them really is not going to last that long, and I ran into the shed. Well, we'll try and get unstuck here. It'd be really nice if we had one of those big feed trailers that go behind a semi, because those we could just fill up down at the co-op or something with a whole bunch, truck it back here and unload. Like it would work really nice, but we don't have the funds for that right now, and it would just take forever to run loads back and forth with this thing, and I don't think it'd really be worth it. We've tried doing it in the past with hogs, and it didn't pay out then either, so we'll just keep doing it this way for now. See, and the cattle have so much feed storage. We have literally put 2 entire trailer loads in, and that is all the feed supply we have. That's one on the dairy calf side of things too. Also, we're down to 130,000 pounds on the harvester, so we're quickly depleting that, it seems like. Great, and we got the tractor stuck now. I keep turning the wrong time here and getting stuck. Come to think of it, getting a load of feed for the cattle farm up here wouldn't be too bad because we have a co-op right there, literally. But still, I think we're going to just be running back and forth with this thing to the silo quick. We're going to grab one more load. I think that'll make 5 loads on the dairy cattle, and then maybe add one more for the dairy calves. There we go, got a little bit of feed now in there, as well as in the dairy calf area. So we're going to call that good for now, because mostly I'm just tired of taking loads back and forth there, because it gets old after a while. But we're going to take this tractor over here, maybe get it hooked up to the hay rake here, and just get that ready, because that's going to be the next thing that we're going to be doing here once our tractor gets done with mowing, which is going to take a while because of the way the AI workers work this field. They go over there and then they come all the way over here to work this side, I think. So it takes a little while. Combine is of course full again. It's been full for a long time, but I've kind of ignored it because I was in the middle of getting the cattle feed. So we're going to come over here, get it unloaded, probably go unload the grain cart into the grain train, and then see what else we got to do, because there's always something to do, and we're kind of falling behind at this point a little bit. Man, I'm having a trouble sometime getting over to these gravity wagons right now, but we got the back one filled up. Start filling the middle one, probably won't get it completely full, but we will have another grain train full of corn. Well, we might actually fill it up. We might have filled it up. I don't know. It's going to be a close one, but I don't really want to unload that right now. I probably should, but we're not going to. We're going to check on the map here and see. I don't remember what's all what right now. Growth. Yep, pretty much the next thing is to plant that field the combine's on right now. And the mower's still going, so I guess we will go and take the grain train again, as much as I really don't want to right now. I won't make you guys sit through it though. So I know we were talking about getting a really big tractor to pull around the grain train here and take care of that, but that's going to be a lot of money. So honestly, at this point, I'm kind of considering if we just spend our money and get a semi grain trailer as well as a semi truck and just do that and haul our grain that way. It's going to be a lot quicker. We're probably going to be able to hold about the same amount as this, if not more corn at a time. And I feel like that's going to work out better, and it's going to be a little bit cheaper on the money side of things, instead of me wanting to try and buy a Magnum to pull this thing around at 35 mile an hour or whatever it goes. So I think we may look towards that. I feel like this one grain bin is going to be full here pretty soon, because max of 10,000 bushels in these things, and I think we're getting pretty darn close to that. I think we're about at close to 9,000 bushels, and it holds 10,000, so we will be full here pretty soon. That's a lot of corn, so definitely I feel like we could sell some of that off, but I don't really want to take that over with this just because of how long it takes. We might do that in the future, but we're not going to do that today. I feel like we've been harvesting this field of corn also for like the last 3 episodes, and so it's kind of dragging on, and I kind of want to get on to something different. But we've been kind of more involved with the cattle side of things, so I haven't really been paying attention as much to this and keeping the combine moving, and it looks like it is full again. Faster tractor for this grain cart though would be nice. I mean, this thing rocking 20 mile an hour, just honestly, it ain't cutting it. It is not quite cutting it. Down to about 1 or maybe 2 passes to go on the field here for the combine, and then he's going to be wrapping it up, which is going to be nice, because then we can get our planter rolling on this, and we're going to need to put nitrogen and P and K on, so lots of stuff we're going to have to be doing with this field. Might have to do some of it manually, but we're not going to deal with that right now. Got to get the corn finished up and then get the combine moved on to the next field. Especially on big fields like this, I would love if we could run 2 combines on the same field. That's really the only reason I've only stuck to 1 combine. It's because I don't want to have to run back and forth between 2 fields. So that's kind of why we've been doing that. It would be nice to be able to hire 2 combines, like start one on this end and one on the other, kind of like how you can do in Farm Sim, but is what it is, I guess, for now. But we're also kind of running out of time in the episode today, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are just about at 800 left to go. I think we can get there. We still got, I can't do math, but 4 or 5 months. So let's go ahead and get there. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comments section below. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and this is Model Deer Farmer, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming. We're here. We got the grain train with us. We're going to get this thing unloaded into the bin here and then get on into things today. We are playing on a new update of American Farming. A new update came out 5 days ago from when I'm recording this, which is nice. My controller died again. We're off to a great start tonight. But we are gonna get going farming here today. There we go, got controller plugged in now. We are gonna be all set to go. But we are gonna get the grain train unload here, get the combine moving again, get going on some hay stuff as well, because we need to keep the cows fed. So we're gonna get on doing that today. So we are over here in the combine now. The combine, he's pretty much close to full, but he finished up our big field finally, which is great because it felt like this was just taking forever to get finished. But we got the grain cart at the end of this field. We're gonna get this thing unloaded, take it across the bridge with the corn head on, of course, and then get on going over by the hog farm. Got a part load over here in the grain cart already, so we'll just add to that. And then once we bring the grain train over here, we'll probably fill that up a decent amount, and then maybe feed that off to the hogs. There we go, that is all emptied. Now we're gonna head across the bridge. Now sometimes this works well and other times it doesn't. It didn't work the greatest today, we'll say that. Come on, get over that. Well, we got stuck now. Halfway in between. Hey, there we go. We made it through. Everything is all great. Combine is through the bridge. Now let's get on harvesting. I believe we got corn up in this field right here. So we'll go ahead, start off with this. I wonder if they fixed this field yet. I'm not sure. They've had a whole bunch of updates. Maybe they got it fixed where half of it like doesn't yield any corn, but they still got the telephone pole going through the field here. So we'll get him going. He's on a helper now. That we have that field emptied off, we are going to get the planter going, planting corn on the big field. There we go, and he is off. I'm going to need to move that grain cart here really quickly, because otherwise he's going to get stuck. We don't want that. We want efficiency. Efficiency is key. There we go, it's off the field. We're going to put the auger out here because we are going to bring the grain train over here. Little update over on the grass field. We still got like half of it to cut, unfortunately. So it takes a long time with this thing. Once we build up some money, we're definitely going to need to get a bigger mower, because this just takes a long time to get stuff done. And also with us running hay right now, I've had the time down to 1 speed, because I don't want the grass to all grow while we're still working on cutting and baling it, which also though then makes our corn grow slow and the hogs really slow too. So yeah, it's not the slickest operation that we got going on right now. This farm needs some updates, I will tell you that, especially the grain train. Grain cart is all unloaded. We'll take this on over to the big hog farm, because I bet that combine is probably going to be full here pretty soon. The combine pretty much is about full, so we're going to get this thing running over there, get him unloaded so he can keep running. This isn't too big of a field, so it shouldn't take us too long, but we'll get this knocked out and move over to the bigger field over here. We're going to get the tractor and sprayer moved over to the big field just so we can get that running as soon as the planter is done. And then I'm going to move the grain train over to the fields we're at, and then I think I might go try and rake some hay just to kind of make our process of everything go a little bit quicker over on the grass. There, we'll park that there, and then we'll grab the grain train and take it on over. By the way guys, if you're enjoying the video and if you enjoy all the American farming videos, make sure to hit that like button and also consider subscribing to the channel. We are on the race to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. We're under 750 away, so let's make that happen. Thanks all for your support, and make sure you turn those notification bells on so you never miss a new video here on the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and rake some hay up so we can get things moving along here on the farm. This is a fairly quick process, raking, a little bit faster than cutting hay, so we're probably just going to do some of this side right now, maybe take this off, throw the baler on, and take care of some of that, just to kind of keep on top of things a little bit here. He's actually got a decent amount of this side of the field done, so we might actually be closer than I thought to being done cutting grass. I guess some of it rendered in there. We're about that far, so we're just going to cut off this right here. work on the stuff over in this area and get it baled on up. I also don't want to jinx us, but we haven't crashed the game today. I might have found settings that actually allow us to play the game, or they optimize it better, which would be awesome. But we have not crashed yet today, so it's a good day in American farming. Definitely does help being able to run 3 helpers now. We got a helper going on the combine, helper going on the corn planter, as well as a helper cutting grass. Really nice to have 3 helpers now. Love that they added that to the game. I know they're kind of slowly trying to add features to the game so they don't keep crashing it and making it non-playable. It's a good feature that they added. I would still like to maybe see 4, but I know we're kind of getting up there on that, and we're all already know how much my phone can handle before it just gives up and crashes 3 times in the first 4 minutes of recording. But not sure what's going on here, but every couple minutes I hear like the noise when you hit a sign and run over like a stop sign. I keep hearing that over here. I don't really understand why. We're in the field, we're not hitting signs. Obviously we got a slight glitch going on somehow. And there we go, we raked probably about half the field. He might be done cutting grass now. I think he might be done cutting grass, but we're going to take a break from raking hay. So we're going to hook up to the baler and bale a little bit of hay before we get to the end of today's episode, because I don't know if I've baled hay while recording before. I don't know if I have. So there'll be something new today, I think, for all of you guys. So we got some bales on our hay rack right now, but we're going to go along. We're going to throw a crazy amount of bales onto that trailer. They go quick, but we're baling here. Gonna get, hopefully, except then I mess up and I get kind of mad that I missed a little spot. There we go. Oh, we got that now. But we'll go ahead and get a couple trailer loads here. Maybe only 1, maybe 2, I don't know, before we end the video for the day. Getting them tossed on the trailer there in the back. Everything's going good here. Getting bales made for the cows. We're not filling up the cart as fast as I thought we would, to be honest. Got about a little over half of a trailer load there. And there we go, our hay rack is full. So we'll go ahead and take it on up to the farm, get it fed to the cows. The easiest way to do it is just bring the tractor baler and hay rack straight in here, and then you get the little button to drop all the bales. So there we go, all the bales are in there for the cows now. I have to bring some loads over here to the calves too, but that'll be another day. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said earlier, we're on the race to 3,000 subscribers. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. And thanks all for watching tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American Farming, and we're going to get some farming done today for sure. First off, we got to go unload the tractor and grain cart over into the grain train because the combine is running full force here on the big field by the pig farm, so we want to make sure we can keep him going to get this corn harvested. And then we're going to head over to the hay farm, get some hay equipment done. Looks like the grain train is probably also going to be full, unfortunately, so we might have to deal with that as well because we did not fully unload the grain cart, but it'll be close enough. Planter is done over here on the big field, and of course we're on the wrong side of it, so we got to drive all the way to the other side. And then we are going to get the sprayer going, putting fertilizer, nitrogen down on this field. Let's see, we got 1, 2, we're going to have 2 helpers going, so we can have this thing going on the field over there as well. Get our 3rd helper running smooth. Busy time on the farm, but it always is on this farm. We got lots of stuff to do, and it takes a long time to make money. So, I'm pretty sure we haven't made any money for like the last 5 episodes, so we're going to hopefully be able to change that today, but yeah, things just aren't moving very fast at the moment. Okay, we got the planter unfolded. We'll get it going here on headlands and rows. We'll come back and bale hay, but first we're going to get this thing set up here on this field. Shouldn't take him too long, but we'll go ahead and get him running here, get this field fertilized up. The mower is done, so we go ahead and move that back over to the farm. We are going to have to rake the rest of the field, but I want to get this half baled first. Before we get to that though, the combine is pretty much full, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that here real quick. There we go. We can get to doing hay here, get going, make some more bales here. Doing hay and everything in this game just takes such a long time. I mean, and I'm terrible at staying on the rows, but I mean, I feel like they made the hay yield less now because I feel like I don't get as much hay as I used to. I don't know. Okay guys, we got a full hay rack here. Now, I think I'm going to make a decision here because this takes a really long time, and the reason I'm having time slow is so that I can keep up with hay stuff, which then doesn't help us grow our hogs any or make any milk. So I think once we unload this here, we're going to make a decision. We got it unloaded. We might have some milk now, but all of this hay stuff overall is really small and takes a long time. So right now, we may end up purchasing a little bit of money, but I don't remember how much what I want is, because it's probably going to be more than I want to spend on money. Nope, not that. This one, 130 grand. Okay. I think we can do that. Yay, we have 150 grand now. Sorry guys, I had to cheat. This is taking way too long. We are going to purchase... Nope, not that. We're going to go to Livestock. We're going to purchase feed trailer. 130 grand. A lot more than I want to spend on it, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run. So we are going to drop the Livestock trailer. We're going to head to town and go pick this up. We have 21 grand left. We're dealing with hay, so all of our other equipment on the corn side of things is like not running right now because I've been so invested in hay, and it's just taking up a lot of time. It is cool. We may get back to it at some point, but I think right now our best shot is going to be using this trailer. And we're out of liquid nitrogen. Love that. I would like to get another semi because it'd be nice, but I don't think that's going to happen right now because we're not very good financially. But here's our new feed trailer, and we can hold a lot of feed in it. So we're going to go purchase feed now because this will be a lot faster to feed our cows. We're going to go in here. Cattle feed is 10 cents a pound. Not terrible. We're going to get this thing all filled up, and we do have the other co-op right next to our cattle farm, so that makes it pretty easy. There we go. That was only $4,800. We don't need that sign there. $4,800, and we don't have to make all the feed ourselves. So we're going to head back to the farm, see how much we can get this thing filled up, and maybe grab a couple more loads depending on how much we need. Okay, we're going to figure out how to use this thing here. Hopefully get our feed all filled up. We have the auger up and out. I can't even tell which way it's going. We want that way. Maybe down. Now, is it really the most realistic way to do it like this? Probably not. But it's gonna work because I saw the squad do it. So we're gonna do it too. So we're filling up our feed over there. And there goes an entire trailer of feed. That was a lot. But if we go over here to our dairy farm, we still don't have very much feed. Love that. We'll go and get some more. There we go, got another load. This thing ain't far away, which is really nice. There we go, dumping another load in there. Well, we got 2 trailerfuls of food put in there. It's going to take a lot more to fill it up, unfortunately. A lot more than I thought, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and we have the milk trailer hooked up. We're going to load out some milk because we need money. There we go, filling up with milk. We'll go ahead and sell this load. See how much we can sell it for. 11 grand. There we go. I would also like to pick up this grain trailer, but I guess it's 60 grand yet. We don't really have that yet, so we might have to keep working towards that. Depends how much more milk we have. Pull in here for another load of milk. Hopefully we got a couple more full trailer loads. Probably won't have a couple more. This will probably be our last one, sadly. There we go, up to about $33,000. Another trailer full of milk sold. Gonna guess we probably don't have much more than that. Yeah, I got less than a half a trailer load of that, so not gonna be very much on there. We are going to unload the grain train, though, which I'm hoping to get that semi-trailer so we can get rid of the grain train. Not have to worry about this thing anymore, hopefully. Which I had the trigger to unload, but now it's gone. Love that. We were not today very efficient in today's video as I was hoping to. This kind of went all over the place, to be honest. We're unloading corn, though, to keep our pigs growing. And they're probably completely out, so it's probably going to take a decent amount, actually. There we go, we got it all filled up with corn for the minute. The combine's waiting for us again over here. I got a thought before we finish out today's video, guys. I know we have things literally just thrown everywhere, but we're going to disconnect one of these wagons. So we're at 33 grand right now. I'm going to disconnect this one because this front one is empty. And we're going to pull away. Nope, that's not the right button. We're going to pull away with this one gravity wagon, the empty one. And I can get about 30 grand from selling one of these. So we're going to sell whichever one is with me right there. So we get 29 grand. I'm hoping that gets us enough to buy the grain semi-trailer. So we're going to purchase that. And now we're going to go grab the semi, wherever we threw that. Let's go ahead and run this thing down to the shop and go get our trailer. Okay, so we got this thing right here. Let's go ahead, hook it up. We're going to take it back over to the main farm for right now because we got a lot of corn in the bins. And we probably don't need all that corn. So we're going to go ahead, load this thing up, see how much we get for selling a trailer of corn. And the great thing is we can go 50 mile an hour with this thing instead of like 20 with the grain train is what we're doing right now. So this thing should save us a lot of time. And I think it's going to really help us be more efficient with hauling grain. Okay, so let's pull under the auger here. We have 8,800 bushels in here. So let's go ahead and fill this thing up here. Takes a little while to load, I will say that, but we got a lot. We can haul a lot of bushels with this thing. So we're full, and while we are at it, we're going to go over here and put some into the hogs. Shouldn't take too much. Just top them off, and then we'll go swing by the grain bin and top off some more. Wow, that actually took half a load. I'm kind of surprised. Go ahead and top this thing off again. Okay, we are topped off and we're going to head to town and go and sell this load. It is September, so we're probably not going to get too much money, but we're just going to see how much money we get right now. Pull over the grate right there. It's at 16.2% moisture, so we kind of do... I feel like money just went down. Market price, $6.31. It's probably at rock bottom right now, to be honest. September, well, we're not at rock bottom. It's not terrible, but we'll go ahead, sell it. About 6 grand for a trailer load, so I kind of wish it would have been more, but, you know, it's something that we can do with our leftover corn from the hogs. And we're going to take this thing over to the field now, go unload the grain cart and do it, because we should be able to fit like a grain cart and a half maybe in this thing. Maybe not. Maybe only one grain cart. I don't really remember how big our grain cart is, but we're going to go test it out. And I'd love we can run 50 mile an hour with this thing. That makes a difference. I probably will end up selling off our other... Whoops, sorry, pickup. We'll probably end up selling off our other Brent cart, or gravity wagon. I'll probably keep our little Kilbros though, just because we've had it from the very beginning, and maybe we can still use it over giving corn over at the hogs. So full grain cart here, we're going to get it loaded in here. Should be a decent load. Yeah, pretty decent load. Come over here to the combine and top this thing off. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not driving through the corn. Unloading on the go with the semi-truck. Get this thing topped off. There we go, we are topped off. Probably honestly just gonna sell this load straight out of the field too. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys. This one probably went a little long. I got sidetracked a lot in this video. We picked up 2 new semi-trailers. We got rid of a gravity wagon. And we spent lots of money. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the run to 3,000 subscribers. Hopefully by the end of the calendar year. Less than 600 to go. So, let's go ahead and get there. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. I'm having troubles talking today. But, hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Dairy Farmer back with you today on American farming. I know it's been a while and you guys have been really wanting it. I've been a little bit busy and yeah, it's unfortunate, but we are here today back on the farm and we're gonna get some stuff done here. So we're driving the truck back from the elevator right now to head over back towards our cornfield, and my controller disconnected again. I don't know why it's doing this. And there goes the semi-truck into the creek because the controller disconnected. It's back now. I don't know why I'm having issues with that today. Hopefully it doesn't cause much issues, but it probably will. But we're gonna pull the truck over here into the field. I believe the combine is full, so we're gonna grab the grain cart here. And now my AirPod stopped working, so I can't hear the game sound anymore. And the controller's gone again. Love that. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the controller, or maybe it's the power source that I'm plugged into. We switched power sources now though, so hopefully we're good. Maybe my free portable chargers are getting to no longer work, even though it's fully charged, so it should work great, but it's not wanting to today. And we got the awesome stick drift still, but he's getting unloaded there, so everything's good. We got the P&K rig sitting here. I honestly don't remember what we got going on right now. This field's planted, so we're gonna get the tractor moved out of the field and then see what else we need to get fertilized, because I think we do have some stuff that needs fertilized, so we better get on top of that. We got the tractor sitting out in the middle of this field, and I remember he's out of fertilizer. So, we're going to have to go get fertilizer picked up for this. And I don't really know if we're going to be able to get this finished fertilized. I don't really know if we're going to get this fertilized before it turns growth stages. Maybe we'll put time down on 0.5 right now. We had sped the time up so we could get some stuff to grow, but now we're kind of falling behind again, because last video, if you guys watched that, we kind of got distracted with semi-trailers the entire time. We bought a couple semi-trailers, spent some money, and did some things. So, got a little bit distracted and behind the last episode, which is also why nothing at all has been done with that grass field. Because I've been distracted with so many other things in this game, because there's so much going on and we can only hire 3 people. We'll pull up here though, fill this thing up with liquid nitrogen, spend all of our money, and then take it on back out to the field. There we go, $2,000 later, we are filled up with liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer does cost a little bit of money, but I do love having this big sprayer. The sprayer makes it so we can cover a lot of ground pretty quickly, for putting our nitrogen down, which is really nice. Let's see, can I just pull in here and hit resume? There we go. Hopefully he'll do what he's supposed to do. There's still a lot of this field left, so we'll see how much he gets done. Looking on our maps here, we have P&K left on our fields over by the pig farm, so we should only need nitrogen, but we are going to need P&K over on the big field, so we'll try and grab that. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to throw that on there, While we're kind of waiting though, because he's spraying the field right now, we're going to go top this thing off on P&K just so we can have that all ready to go. And it also means spending more money, so you know, we love doing that here on this farm. There we go, another $2,600 spent, and we got this thing topped off. We'll park him right here at the edge of the field, wait for him to be done spraying, because he's working on that right now. We're going to grab the grain cart and come over here and get him unloaded. While we're kind of waiting on things to do, we're going to take our gravity wagons over here back to the farm because we're not really going to be using them too much anymore. So we're going to unload them into the hog feeder because I'm assuming that they're probably going to need some more feed here. So we'll go ahead and try topping them off. And the grain cart is blocking the combine, so I guess we'll move that out of the way. And then we got a load here. We'll go dump it onto the semi. It is pretty sweet being able to just pull up here, and one load on the grain cart fills the semi pretty well. It still holds a little extra, but it is nice to have this big semi now. While we got a good load here on the semi, we'll try and come over here and top off the feed in the hogs area here, and that actually took our whole load of corn. So I was sort of expecting it to not do all of that, but oh well. Also, I put this guy over here raking hay. I told him to do the whole field, and only half of the field needs raked, but I didn't really want to do it, and so we're just gonna have him do it anyways, and then we'll get to baling that sometime soon. And that sprayer is about done over here, so I'm gonna get our P&K rig ready to go, so once he finishes I can get him going right away, and then we'll probably take the sprayer over to the smaller field over by the hog farm and just start spraying that ourselves. You know, I heard it is the perfect time to spread fertilizer when your whole tractor is buried inside the cornfield and only you can see out of it. That's if you ain't doing that, you ain't doing it right. Okay, looks like he stopped here. So we'll get him started on the P&K, and we'll grab him, fold him up, and take him over to the small field by the hog farm. It would be nice to get a liquid fertilizer tanker so we don't have to run this thing back to the co-op all the time. So that may be one of our next purchases, because we already used probably about a quarter of a tank on the rest of that field over there. This field definitely is not too big, so it shouldn't take us really long here. Honestly, I think it'll probably be about a headland pass and maybe one pass down the center. That's going to be about it. It is kind of tough though to see where I have and haven't been, so it's kind of just going to be a guess here, with the corn already being this tall. And of course the combine is full too, so I guess we'll stop that, grab the cart here, put the auger in, and we'll go get him unloading quick so he can keep running to finish off this field of corn. We'll see how far we can get spraying this field before he finishes unload, turns around, and heads back the other way and gets stuck. Well, we got the outer ring around the field done, so now it's kind of just going to be a guessing game of where we still have to go in the field. We'll move this guy out of the way before he gets mad at me. Now, starting with this field and doing our whole next loop of planting fields, we shouldn't have to put P&K on, so after he does that big field over there, that should be it for P&K for now. So that'll be nice. One less machine running, one more helper we can have somewhere else. And I'm going to say that that's pretty well finished up there. I can't quite tell, but I think it's pretty close. So we're going to go ahead, park this thing over here. I'm probably not going to fold it up because we're probably going to just try throwing our nitrogen on right here before we plant quick. But I am kind of low on helpers. He's not doing too much right now. He's redoing my terrible curved windrows though right now, so it is what it is. We'll bail those up at some point. Looks like the combine is on his last pass here, so once he gets to the end, we'll unload the rest on the grain cart and then take him across the bridge over and work on some more fields a little bit closer to the farm. This thing is also going to need diesel, so I might run it back to the farm quick and top it off with diesel. I know I do have the diesel tank, but right now I still got the gravity wagons hooked up to the pickup, so we might just run it back quick. And there we go. He is unloaded, so we'll get it going back over here towards the farm. Fill it up with diesel real quick, and then get it going back on harvesting corn. I think my AirPods are about kicking the bucket here because they aren't working half the time and they're sputtering really badly half the time, which I kind of wish they would have lasted longer. I've only literally had them a year and a half or so. Maybe it's been more than that now. No, it's about a year and a half. Obviously they don't last too long. They are the old second generation ones though, so it is what it is. I got the cheap ones. I forgot that we also do have this mess of a field over here by the farm that we still gotta harvest, but I think we're gonna leave that for another day. That field's a little messed up from when we were trying to do silage on it. It is what it is. But we're gonna get them going here on this field. So I'm gonna try getting him going here. If he ever says he's in the field, he's gonna get going. He's gonna do a circle because, you know, rows don't matter in corn. We're gonna unload this half load that we got on the cart here into the semi, and then get the tractor and grain cart moved over to the field where the combine's at, because he probably will fill up pretty quickly. There we go, all emptied out. We'll run this thing over to the combine. He normally ends up getting full over towards this corner right here, so I think we're just gonna leave the cart right there. And then we're gonna find the semi and we're going to top off the hog pen over here. And then I think we're also gonna fill this thing up with diesel too, because it is getting down there. There we go, hogs are topped off, got a little under half a load left. And I think just to get a little cash moving right now, I think we're gonna pull half a load out of our bins here. We got several thousand bushels, so I think we'll top off here and then go sell this load of corn. Top off with fuel here quick. I didn't really think about this before, but if I'm gonna be selling this corn, we might as well come back over here. I don't remember where the trigger's at. I have the icons turned off. Oh, we're gonna throw that on the dryer, just so we save a little bit of drying costs at the elevator. There we go, only cost us $22. I probably could have dumped all this in the silo and then dried it down, but it is what it is, and my game is very laggy right now. It does not like that grass field, I guess, or something like that. But we're not too far away here from the elevator, so we'll go ahead, pull it in here. Oh, it cost us another 22 bucks. I guess it's costing a little bit more than just 22 bucks, but we'll get it there. See, our shrink cost is $172, so we would be better off just drying it ourselves, but the rest of the corn now will be dried, so this will be our last load to deal with for that. About $6 for that load, so we picked up a little bit of cash. And also, when I got out of the truck, it stopped filling this up with diesel, so we didn't get a full tank of that, unfortunately. But we got a message saying that the combine was full, so we're going to head back over to the cornfield quick and get that thing unloaded with the grain cart. Every time when I drive on that road right there, that certain spot, it makes that crashing noise. Now, that one was because I actually hit the thing, but other times it just randomly does it. Oh, we got a little bit of corn on us. Look at that. Not what I was planning to do, but it is costing us a little money over time for the grain dryer operation, but $172 per load. We got like 7 or 8 loads in there, so that's like a couple grand in shrink costs. So drying it down should be pretty good for us. You can see he's still going over here, not much left on this side, but he'll eventually get some work done here. He's also going to need diesel. We are running low on diesel at this point. I do just want to see what we got when it comes to liquid transport trailers. Nurse trailer, that one's going to cost us 30 grand. So we're going to need to pick up some more funds before we do that, which I probably could sell a couple more loads out of the silo and get there. But that might be something for next episode. While we have the time, I might just go drop this load over in the semi quick. We're not rushing around for about the first time this whole video, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that just so we're ready when we get back into the swing of being busy. We won't have to worry about that. He's still going here. Got about maybe half the field done. I'm not quite sure, but oh, our hog building was down there for a second. Love that. But that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the American farming video. I know it's been a little while, but we were back here today getting some corn harvest done and getting some corn sold and just some other various things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. We are under 350 left to go. So let's go ahead and get there. That'd be awesome. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American farming for the first time in a long time. I know I haven't had as many videos for you guys here in the past couple months. We've been super busy with harvest. Finally got finished up a day or two ago. So finally getting some more videos out for you today, and we're going to be here on American Farming. We got $154,000 in the bank. We're going to be doing some purchasing on some things today as well. I want to show you some new things in the game because a new update just came out a few days ago before I was recording this. So I'm going to show you those new items here today. We're not going to be buying them probably because I don't have enough money to buy all of them, and I don't know if I really need all of them right now, but we'll show them to you in the shop and look at your customizations for them. But the combine is full here, so we're going to get him unloaded here first. He's just got 1 or 2 rows left here on the field, and then we will be able to move him over to the next field and show you guys the new equipment. So there we go, he is unloading. Now let's head into the shop. So in the shop here we got some new items. So if we go down here in the tractors category, we have the older Magnum series, and this thing is looking pretty cool. I love these Magnums, they look super good. You got the 8910 that's going to come standard for $70,000. Bump it up another 10 grand, you're going to get the 8920. You're going to go up to $90,000 for the 8930, and then up to 100 grand for the 8940 and 110 grand for the 8950. So I believe you jump 10 grand for each model you go up. Now we do have some tire options here, so we got just singles all the way around the thing right now. We can put on rear duals on this thing, and that is it throughout there. So not too bad of a tractor. I love this tractor. We might have to go out here on the farm eventually, but might not happen today. Next up here we have the International 2+2. So we have the 3388 here, as well as the 3588 and the 3788. So you have all 3 models throughout there as well. No other customizations on that one. That's not what I wanted to hit. We still got some more stuff to look at. The Case IH 970 is also going to be available now. No customizations on this thing, but it's only going to cost you 10 grand, so that's not too bad of a price. If we go back out here, I believe the only other new things are in grain handling. We have the Near Alta bagger, so we're going to be able to do bagging now. Now, I might try this out eventually because this is just kind of cool. But we got the bagger, so you got your hopper over here that you're going to dump into, or you can dump like a grain cart into the top of it too as well. And then we also have the extractor, so that's going to take your grain out of the bags. So pretty cool setup here. Be cool to see, test out here sometime soon. But he's done unloading. We're going to go dump this over in the semi, get the combine over to the next field before we get into what we're doing next here today on the farm. Pull over here to the semi, get us unloaded here. Only going to be like a half load or so, but we've gotten good yield off this field so far, and by the time we're done, he is going to be finished up harvesting. So we'll head over to him. We'll end up getting him out of the way here. And there we go. He is finished up and done. We're going to take him over to the fields over by the hog farm over here. We'll have some fun with our bridge over here because, you know, that's always lots of fun to deal with. There we go, right over the bridge. No issues, really. We'll come over here to the small field over by the hog farm, get the combine going on here, and then we will go ahead and get the sprayer going over on the other field. Put the head down and get going here, and we will hire a farmhand. We also do have the 1066 over here raking this field so we can bale it, get a little bit more feed for our dairy cattle. Well, we're gonna get the Max or the MX over here going on spraying the field, and I am gonna have to move that grain cart because he is going to be in the way, but we'll get him going here to get going on the field. We'll see if we can get this out of the way before he catches us. There we go. We'll take this on over to the field up here, and then we'll be ready whenever he gets a full tank. We have half a load of corn right now, but we're going to go ahead and go dump this into the hogs up here. Something I did notice in this update, the semis go faster now. They go 55 instead of 50 now, so that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and dump that. Did we already dump it? Yes, they are good to go unfed, so we'll head back over to the other hog farm and be able to get going there. Our corn isn't really growing over here yet. I do have the time set on slower speed right now since we're doing some baling over on that field by the cattle farm, because I want to get that baled before the grass decides it wants to start growing again. Get the hogs fed over on this farm as well. They are all fed and ready to go. Now, while the combine is still moving here, my next order of business for the day is we are going to be buying a new pickup truck, because it'd be nice to have two pickup trucks, and I kind of want a little bit more powerful of one. Now, I don't have the truck pack yet. I didn't really get that, but I kind of do want this newer Ford anyways, because I am a Ford fan, and I think this one looks pretty good. So we're going to customize this thing out here before. I haven't ever bought one of the trucks, so we're going to see what we all got to customize here. So I kind of like the way the aluminum looks. So we'll go with that. Sunroof cab. I don't know. Do we want the sunroof? I don't know. I don't think we'll go sunroof today. The bed. What options do we have here? We're just going to go normal bed. My controller is not working very well with the controls here today. Mud flaps. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get mud flaps. Bumper. I don't really want a cattle guard on it, to be completely honest. Steps. We'll go steps, I guess. Toolbox. We'll throw a toolbox in the back there. And sure, we'll go coal, because, you know, why not? So this pickup truck's going to cost us a little over 42 grand. We're going to pick that up. That leaves us with $111,770. Now, I know you guys won't think it's the most cool purchase ever, but I would kind of like to pick up this field right here by the cattle farm. So we have another field kind of right there. So I think we're going to do that. We just have enough money. So I think we're going to purchase that land. And that puts us to $182. So we're a little bit down there right now. Here's our new pickup though. Nope, and I got out of it because nope, that's not what I wanted. Here's the new pickup, looking pretty sweet, sounds pretty good too. We'll go ahead and take this thing back to the farm. Yep, just had to do that. Already rolled the new pickup. Oh, well, that's whatever. We will go over here, equipment. We'll find our brand new truck that we just bought, that we just flipped on its roof. There we go. Tow. It's gonna cost us $50. Hey, look, we got our truck again. We won't jump it off that this time. Let's see how fast this thing goes. It's going faster than stuff did before. It's going 55, so that's pretty decent. I think this is gonna be a good looking truck here. Pretty excited. We're gonna get this thing on probably our spray trailer, but we're going to stop over here right now. We need to get our combine unloaded. There we go. Hop in the grain cart here. We'll run this over here. There we go. He's unloading. Now, since we did buy this new field, we are going to need to take P&K over there, so I'm going to do that. We're not going to be able to hire a helper yet, but we'll at least take it over there, get him ready, since none of the rest of our fields are needing P&K right now because we're kind of on that off cycle. And I bet our windrower is about done with that field too, so we could probably start baling that here pretty soon. Sprayer's coming along good over here, so we'll just let him be. Baler, we can go ahead, probably start baling here. Get this thing put down and start making some bales. There we go, making bales. We're gonna get this all made up into bales, and my plan with that new field that we bought over on the other side of the cattle yard here, that's gonna become corn that we're gonna chop for silage for the cattle as well. Cause since it's right next close to the farm, easy to run forage boxes back and forth. So I think that'll be our best bet. So we're gonna run that on that field. I don't like how you get the littlest bit off and it doesn't take the windrow at all. But still making bales here. Good yield it's looking like right now, so that's all that matters. We'll get this baled up here. Might take us a little while. I mean, we've already got half a rack of bales though, so that's pretty good, and we haven't gone very far yet. And there we go, just like that, our hay rack is already full. So we're gonna go ahead and unload this into the cattle barn here. Get it so they can keep eating some hay. Just like that, we are unloaded and ready to head back out to the field. Back to making bales. Looks like the combine's full, so we're gonna go unload that quick, and then we'll get back over to the bale field. He's almost wrapped up here, but I don't think we're gonna worry about getting him going on another field today. In this episode, I kind of want to keep working on the baling stuff, so I think that's going to be our focus for the rest of the episode here. And I cannot back up a grain cart with an articulated tractor. Come on. Oh, this is so much more difficult than it needs to be. There we go. He's finally unloading. Okay, we're going to get back over to baling because we already have over a half rack of bales again already, and I can't keep things straight. Be able to get a lot of bales off this field this time. And there we go, already got another full rack of bales. I think we're going to take these ones to the calves and heifers just to make sure that they got feed too. These bales are yielding really good this time. The hope is with doing corn on this field over here and chopping that we will be able to kind of produce a little bit more food a little bit easier. Hay is great, but it also takes a lot of having to do stuff manually with baling and stuff, where at least with forage harvesting, we can kind of just let him harvest the field and everything will be great. Still got to run boxes back and forth, but I don't think that's as bad. At least when we're going close distance. Try and get these short passes finished up here on the field, and then we just got long ones finished up with the short rows. Now we're just on to the long ones. It's smooth running back and forth, and we'll get this field knocked out. There we go, another full rack of bales. Take these up to the cows. Well, everyone, I'm gonna keep baling here, but that's gonna be it for this video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the long-awaited return to American farming here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed also getting to see us spend some money in the game today. Got a new farm truck that's looking good, and I think it'll work good once I actually start putting it on things. But hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. We did hit 3,000 subscribers, and I want to thank all of you for subscribing. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comments section below. But I hope you guys all enjoy. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time on the channel on American Farming. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today here on American Farming, and we are going to finish up getting this combine unloaded here, and then we're going to get him moved over onto the bigger field here by the hog farm. And then we got some other things to work on here today as well. I believe we have enough helpers now that we should be able to get him going on putting P&K on over on the new field we just bought. And then I believe this field right here is finished being sprayed, so we should be able to get a worker planting that field. And we're going to need to move this out of the way. He is pretty much out of nitrogen, so we're going to take him up over to the farm and get him filled up, because then we're probably going to put nitrogen over on the new field we bought as well once the P&K is done over on that field. I could drive the truck over there, but since we already are just pretty much close to the farm here, we might as well just fill up off of, just drive up here, fill up off the truck. I guess I don't know how much we have left in the trailer, but I think we'll be able to get a full load. There we go, full load, and we're ready to rock and roll. We'll park him over here for the time being and wait till he's done putting P&K on there. In the meantime, we do still have a little bit of baling left to do here on the field, so we'll go ahead and, nope, we did not put it down. There we go, back to baling here. Get this field finished up. I'm starting to realize there's a lot more left in this field than I thought there was. Honestly, the way that this game is going as of late kind of feels like my experience with Farming Simulator 19. I was playing on a terrible laptop that couldn't run the game at all, and it's super laggy. Kind of follows over to here right now. Can't even end up driving straight half the time on these roads because I'm lagging. It looks like the combine said that he was full, so I guess we better go unload him, and before we do that, I'm going to need to unload this. We're going to have a lot of stuff here that's kind of, a lot of corn right now that we need to get sold off, I guess. We'll get this dumped off here into the semi. I don't think it's all going to fit because we had a little bit on the semi already, so might not all fit, and then we're probably going to need to take that semi of corn into town here pretty soon. Oh, it did all fit. There we go. I guess we'll run this out to the combine, try and get back baling then, because I really want to get that finished up, even though I'm not having the most fun doing it. As much as I love this tractor and I like using it, I kind of want to find something that's going to be a little bit faster for our grain cart, because it's kind of slow. It only goes 20. That's where that new Magnum, well, not really not new Magnum, but the new Magnum to the game may come in handy. We may end up getting that older Magnum that's going to look really good. Got a full rack of bales though, so we'll go ahead and get that dumped off in here. More feed for the cows. Hopefully we're building up a little stockpile of food for the cows right now, since I don't have time going very fast, because I wanted to get this field all baled up, and then we'll put time a little bit faster again. That is the one issue with haying, is it takes so long, and then the grass wants to grow back before I got everything else done. That's where moving to silage chopping corn may be better off for us here. That does take one less helper that we get to run on our grain farming operation though, but it might be worth it. It does kind of look nicer in the evening time in the game now. Things are actually kind of like looking like the sun's going down, kind of like that. Oh, just going back and forth in the hayfield all day long with random like gunshot noises, you know. I don't know, it must be an error or something. But anyways, if you're enjoying the video so far today, make sure and hit that like button. Helps out the video a ton. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to also hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video of American farming, so you'll never miss a video here on the Model Deer Farmer YouTube channel. Just a couple more passes left to go here on the field. We're gonna have to go unload yet though. And there we go, we got a full hay rack here, so we'll go unload. The rest should all fit on this last one. We're gonna take this one up to the calves, because I don't know, I haven't given them any in a while, so might as well. Ever notice how I have all these beautiful nice sheds but I never put anything in them? Everything just kind of, you know, sits all scattered out on the yard everywhere, kind of sometimes in the way. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, farmhand Eric says he's full. Guess we better go unload him here. Got our bales unloaded. Yep, that's pretty much full. We'll have to go take that here pretty soon, but hey, look, he's not that far away. We'll go unload him quick, get back over to the bales, and get that wrapped up here so we can get time moving a little bit quicker. Because as of right now, this is the last cornfield that I have that's like actually ready right now. So, you know, we're going to have to speed up time a little bit and get going here. And there we go, finally wrapped up with the hayfield. We're going to go dump these to the cows here real quick, about 2/3 of a rack. Then I think we're going to go head over and grab the semi and go dump that load of corn, sell it off, because right now we really don't need any more corn. Okay, baling job is done for now. We'll park this tractor right here. We're going to go grab the hay rake quick because that's kind of just sitting on the edge of the field. We'll get that back up here to the farm. This tractor also needs diesel. I fear that's going to take the rest of my life savings away of $132, so we can try. I don't know how much we're going to get though. Don't worry guys, we still got 78 bucks left in the bank account. I guess that'll suit us fine for now. We do have this full load of corn though that will get us a little bit of money back in the bank account, so we'll go ahead and take this over to the co-op. Honestly, from where I'm at, it probably would have been closer to go to the other one, but oh well. We're already on our way to this one over here. We'll get this unloaded, sold off, get some money in the pocket, and then we'll come back, probably unload the combine again because it's probably going to be full by then. And then we can start turning time a little faster, get our corn growing a little bit. Go ahead and see how much money we can get. We can get 6,500 bucks. That's not very much money, but oh well, it's something right now at least. It's more than our 78 bucks we had before. And there we go, all unloaded here. We'll head back over to the farm. Actually, not the farm. I don't know why I said the farm. We're gonna head back to the cornfield, where we probably about got another semi-load of corn already. This thing's also going to need diesel too. We're kind of getting down low on diesel and everything. Planter's coming along good over here. He's got maybe just a pass or two left on the field. Then we'll take him over to the cattle farm and get that cornfield planted before we start worrying about over here at the hog farm, because I really want to get forage harvesting on it here soon. So we'll just bring that right there. Gonna go ahead and turn our speed up to 15x right now. And you know what? We'll go ahead and fill that up a little bit here while, well, if I leave, it's going to stop filling, unfortunately. Okay, you know what? Half a tank is all I have the patience for right now. We're going to go do something else. This thing is also out. Well, this wasn't really on my plan originally, but I guess we're going to go fill this up quick. Really, we should put the other truck on this, but it is what it is right now, I guess. Oh well. Still gets the job done, and it goes 5 miles an hour quicker than it used to, so that's a plus. Now, this is where we lose probably every single dime of our money. We're probably not even going to get a full load on this because we're going to run out of money. Wow, we made it. That cost us only $3,000 to fill up this trailer, but we'll be ready to go whenever the sprayer needs some more loads now. So at least that's a plus. You know, we'll just drift this back onto the yard here. That'll work for now. Gonna go ahead and find the combine. He's probably about full right now, so we might want to take care of that as well as unload this into the semi. You know, right when you think you're gonna make some money, you end up spending it on all of your expenses like diesel fuel and liquid fertilizer. You know, we've already spent like 3-4 grand on that since we dumped that load of corn. Are you gonna stop? Please stop. Yes. Now I'm at an odd distance though, and I'm terrible at backing up grain carts with an articulated tractor. That's where the Magnum would be nice as well. He's also probably not going to get all the way dumped. Yep, we're full, and he's not going to move until we fully unload him. Get this load unloaded into the semi-truck here. Okay, Mr. Picky Pants, we're back now. Finish unloading the corn on here, and then get back to work. Looks like he finished up putting P&K on this field, so we're going to go ahead and get our nitrogen sprayer going. He's done with that field too, so honestly we might wait on spraying it right now because I kind of want to get it planted and get it growing. So since he finished up, we're gonna run this over here to the cattle farm and get him running, planting corn. Nice wide planter. This field over here will be a breeze to get done. It's not too terribly big, but it's not the smallest field we have either. Put the planter down and start rolling here. go ahead and get a helper going. Might as well go top off the semi and maybe see if the pigs need some more corn, because we have advanced time about a month now, so I'm assuming they need corn, and I really want to keep them fully grown so we can be able to sell them in May, because that's where it seems like a lot of our profit comes from. Oh, maybe the semi is completely full. Oh, there we go. I guess we'll take it to town. Just for the fun of things, we'll take it to the other elevator this time. This one honestly probably is a closer drive from the fields we're at down here. I don't think I've ever actually dumped grain at this one, so we'll pull up here inside, sell that. Not too good of a price, but it'll do for now. While we're here at the co-op, might as well stop and get some diesel fuel for the semi. This thing has pretty big tanks on it. Man, I'm just realizing now, I love how I said I was going to go feed that corn to the pigs, and I sold it. Oh well, guess we'll take the next load over there. We should get a decent amount more corn off this field for the hogs. We just gotta wait a little bit, I guess. Technically, I do have a little bit. I wish I could just pull up with the No, this is not a gravity wagon. This is a grain cart. Wish I could just pull up with the grain cart right there and be able to dump into it. That would be so much easier. And hey, look, the grass field is already like fully grown again, but we are not gonna cut grass right now because I don't really want to. Yeah, our hogs are getting low on feed. Our dairy cattle still have some feed. The heifers are running out of feed, but still got enough for now, and I'm hopefully going to be able to get silage going here sometime soon. Go ahead and take the grain cart over. We're going to go unload the combine because he's getting pretty full, and then we'll probably throw that into the semi so we can go feed these hogs here at least. Probably won't get to the other farm yet. Might have to wait for another load off the combine for that. There we go, unloading on the go. Unloading. Well, we got about a half a load on us here, which will be half a semi-truck load, so we'll see how much we can get filled with that over for the hogs. Go ahead and unload it here. They gobbled that half a load up, so we're gonna need a lot more corn. We're gonna take this tractor here and put it on the forage harvesting rig. So the field that is right next to the farm here is going to be our forage harvesting field, but right now, since it's not ready, I think we're going to go over on the little 2-acre field over by the main farm, and that's going to be our forage harvesting field first off here. It's still not ready, unfortunately, but we're going to do that to start off here just to be able to get a little bit of feed. And as you can see, it's still got a long ways to go, unfortunately. There we go. We at least got the fuel trailer completely filled up. That took a while. Ran the new truck into the random hog feeder sitting there. Now we'll be ready to go. Come and unload the combine on the go again. Don't have very much of a load, but we'll go ahead and put it on the semi here and see if we can satisfy these hogs over on this farm at least for today. Nope, we still ran out of corn. Well, I guess that's that, I guess. I decided to move it over here because I thought this field was maybe going to be ready sooner, and it was equally close to the cattle farm. But maybe not. Maybe it won't be. But I guess that'll probably be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. This is Model Deer Farmer, signing out. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today here on the channel for the next episode of American Farming. I played a little bit on the game. I had some long car drives, rides, that I was playing some American Farming on because, you know, what better to do. So we have a little bit of money today. We have $206,000, and we're gonna spend that money today because what's more fun in American farming than spending all of your money that you worked for hours to gain? So we're going to be doing that today once we kind of get things back in the groove of things, get the helpers running, and get things all ready to go for the day. So we'll unload the combine here, get him just unloaded so he'll be ready to go. Finish off this field, hopefully this episode. Got about half of it to go. Got the forage harvester over here, and he's not really doing much. I think we might call that good on that field. We might try and grab the rest of this row going up here Then after that, I think we're going to call it good on here, and we're going to replant this thing to corn so we can get some more feed for the cattle here. He did end up missing a few spots on this field, but honestly, I'm not going to worry about it and go back and do all of them because it's not going to be worth it. We're just going to get the planter rolling. He's going to plant a whole nice new field of corn, and we'll start this cycle all over again. Pull up to the silo here and get him unloaded for the last load right now. Now, I know we could use another semi, because it'd be nice to have a semi just dumping feed all the time, because we're pretty much always bringing in new feed, need to feed the cows. But I would like one of the semis that's in the new semi truck pack, but I haven't picked that up yet because, you know, it costs real money and I just haven't done that yet. So I think we're going to hold off on getting one of those right now because, well, we'll wait till I'm more financially stable and can afford a $5 truck pack. So we're going to be rocking one semi-truck for now because the base game one that's not the one we have is like 170 grand and it's really expensive. But the sprayer finished up that field. We're going to send them over here right now. I don't remember if we got enough helpers to keep running right now. I might, oh, what do we all have here? Got the gravity wagon machine. Yep, great. There's been a change in my average steps per day. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. So we got the corn planter over here, and we're going to take care of not harvesting. We're not going to harvest. We're going to plant that field first, and then we'll get stuff going over on the cattle farm field. I'm with it today, guys. But with that, let's head over to the shop. And something we've been wanting to get for a while is this Magnum because it is cool looking. We're going to go with the most highest horsepower one because it goes 250 horsepower. Let's check, what does our grain cart need? Our grain cart says, I believe that's the one we have. It says 225 horsepower. So we need 225 horsepower in our tractor here. This thing runs 32 mile an hour. Geez, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think it went that fast. But technically the 8940 will do, so honestly we might just get that. I want duals because that thing looks super good with duals, and yes, super good word. So we're gonna purchase that. Yes. Now I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we want. See, trucks, this semi 165 grand, not awesome for price. I'm kind of wanting either the Ford because I like Ford and it looks pretty cool and it's only 75,000, or the Kenworth because it's also only 85,000. This one I just don't really like. I don't know, it doesn't look like, it sort of looks like a Peterbilt but it also doesn't, and I just think it's kind of ugly. I wish you could change the color of these because especially green, I don't really love green, but one of those two semis would look great, and my controller doesn't want to look at the trucks. But I'd love to do that, but that's not going to be today. We have sort of been needing a fertilizer spreader, not a fertilizer spreader, a manure spreader, because we have manure that we could put down. And so I kind of want to pick up this thing. So I think we might pick that up. We don't need the super big one. And you know, we got some money left, so why not get something fun that we don't absolutely need, but it'd be pretty sick. Seed tender. We're gonna buy a seed tender. Purchase. Would love to get bigger haying equipment too, but I haven't got the hay pack yet. And I don't really like hay right now because it takes forever, so we might just ignore that. Farmhand storage is full, so we better go take care of that quick before we go to our new equipment that we already tapped into. But oh, where's he at? He's probably going to be on the whole other end of the field because that's how it always ends up. This is the reason why we decided to get the new Magnum, because it's going to go here on the grain cart because this thing only goes 20 mile an hour and is kind of slow, and it takes forever to go from one end of this really long, like half-mile long field to the other. So I think that the Magnum will be a great fit. What are we going to do with the quad track? Don't know. We'll still keep it around. I don't want to sell it because we've had it for so long, and it's a nice tractor, and I just honestly don't want to sell any tractor that we have. So we'll keep it around. Don't know what we'll use it for. Maybe something eventually, but not right now. Okay, so for some reason the camera is really far zoomed out here, but here's our brand new good looking Magnum, and I'm super excited to use this thing. We're gonna get out of it because, you know, that's what we like to do when we hit the wrong button. We're going to hook this thing up to our manure spreader. We're not gonna run it on the manure spreader, but we're gonna haul it back with us anyways. We'll probably put the manure spreader on one of our small open station tractors because everyone loves spreading manure with tiny open station tractors, right? Well, hired hands issue. I really don't care, to be honest. 32 mile an hour though. This thing is zooming. This is awesome. Now the inside view has like a really weird field of view. I will say it looks kind of weird, but I like never use it in this game, so it is what it is. It just looks very zoomed out and kind of weird and gives my eyes like at bad times. I don't know. I figured since we have the manure anyways, why not use it? So we're gonna take that off. We actually have this tractor over here. We can take it off that right now. We're gonna get him hooked up here, fill up with some manure, and take him out to the field. So, you know, we got a huge pile of manure over here, so we're gonna go ahead and fill up some. There we go, full load, and it doesn't even look like we took any out. Now, I don't know how long a helper's gonna be able to go without needing to be refilled again, and that's probably not gonna be very long, and I probably should have got the big one, but oh well. This one ought to be cool for now. Look at that. Well, I got bored, so headlands and rows. There you go, buddy. Have fun. I know we brought the sprayer over here, but we're not going to need that now. Well, we'll take this over to the cornfield and get him hooked up to his rig. Now, this has got to be one of my favorite models of case tractors. Like, well, I guess I'll say any red tractor, to be completely honest. My first favorite is probably like a 1466 with the cream stripe. It has a black stripe. The cream stripe, awesome. And then it's probably got to be these series here. Combine's full, awesome timing. We'll come up here, get the quad track unhooked, and hook this tractor up. Then we'll eventually get this tractor taken back to the farm. Now, I don't care what you say, that is a good looking rig right there. That's a perfect combo for the farm, 32 mile an hour. This is awesome. We'll go ahead and take this back to the farm right now, I guess, because I think we're kind of maxed out on helpers right now. Actually, no. We might have a helper left, but we're kind of running out of fields to work on right now because we're waiting for him to finish up corn on harvest on this field, which should only be another round or two. We'll take this back over to the farm though, and then we'll bring the semi truck back out here because that grain cart is looking pretty darn full. It is kind of sad taking this tractor off of the equipment, but we've used it a lot. Started out as our, well, very early in the series, we put it on a big piece of tillage equipment, and then I figured out that I didn't need to do tillage equipment because I was running anhydrous on. We ran it on the anhydrous applicator, and then it got put on the grain cart for a little while now. It's just not the speediest machine, but horsepower wise for the money, it is one of the best out there. We'll go ahead and tuck it away in the shed here. It's going to be like literally the only piece of equipment that gets to stay in the sheds because everything else I feel like I'm always using it. So we'll park that. Nope, I keep moving it. We'll park it right there, head back out to the field. Actually, I forgot. Oh, and he ran out of manure already. Awesome. Guess we'll take care of that. This may not work out as well as I thought because that did not make us very far, and it's a long drive back over to get manure filled again. I should have probably went around the other way. Oh well, nothing like driving farther than you have to. Hey, it's free fertilizer though, so that's all that matters. Beautiful shop over there though that we could put a whole bunch of equipment in, but we don't. We'll try taking the other route this time. Oh, lovely how the grass disappears over here by the Crick. Don't know what that's all about. There we go. We'll resume him. If you guys are enjoying the video, though, make sure you hit that like button. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, hoping to get there by, let's say, the end of March. Can we get there by the end of March? But make sure to also hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, including these American farming videos, as well as Farming Simulator 25 videos, because those are going to be coming out here because the game is brand new. We're going to check it out. We're going to be playing a lot, as well as model farm display videos, because I love working on model farm displays, and we can do that a lot more in the winter than any other time of the year, as well as model reviews on the channel here. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. We're unloading the grain cart now into the semi, though, and we're probably going to go feed some hogs with it then, because the hogs are probably getting hungry, and the combine's full again. So we'll go ahead and go grab a load off it here real quick. Also, it's Sunday night as I'm recording this video, Sunday night before Thanksgiving, so I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving here. Whoa. Did my hog building just disappear? It obviously didn't render in. But I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving coming up here in a couple days. Eat lots of turkey and pie, because pie is the best part. Let me know down in the comment section, what kind of pie do you guys like? I like, well, I'll eat lots of different kinds of pie, to be honest with you, but pumpkin pie is probably one of my favorites, along with cherry pie. Apple pie is also really good. Cherry mulberry pie, get you some of that stuff. That's also pretty good. Literally, I'll eat a lot of different pies. My sister, not big pie fan for some reason. I don't know why, but I think pie is really good. So let me know in the comment section, what kind of pies do you guys like? Manure spreader, about out of manure again. Awesome. We'll go and fill him up again, I guess. At least he's not too far away from the farm on that one. I'm starting to think that we are not going to get very far with this, because we don't spread very wide either. So it's going to take a really long time. This maybe wasn't the best investment of $30,000, but oh well. Learning with you guys here. Maybe this will be the only time we do it, but at least you get to see it here at least once on the channel. I'm always open to trying new things on American farming, as we're expanding our farm here. Finally getting to the point where we can make money decently quickly, which is kind of nice. Kind of able to expand a little bit more. It takes a long time. I mean, we're on like episode 37, I think this is. We've been going at this for a long time. Finally getting up to the point where we're kind of getting to make money a little quicker. There we go. We'll resume him. I don't want to drive him all the way back over, so he might go back over. I don't know. Or he's just going to go right there. I honestly don't really care. Do whatever you want. Oh, well, we forgot to move the tractor and grain cart, so the combine decided it wanted to drive on top of it. Well, we'll go take this top off what we got over here on the semi. And that's not the button I wanted to hit. Oh well. We'll come over here, hop in the semi, and let's go feed some pigs, because we got a full load. Might as well go feed some pigs, keep them fed and happy. We are nowhere close there, but you know, good enough. Sorry if this video is really long. I can't seem to keep my mouth shut today. I just keep rambling on and on and on about nonsense, but we're having a great time playing American farming. We spent a lot of money, $160,000, so that's awesome. We have a tiny little bit of corn left though, so we'll head on back out to the field, I guess. Don't you hate it when you tab past the one thing that you're wanting, and then it's like you gotta tab through 10 other things to get back to it? Yeah, that's what I just did to get to this grain cart. But we're gonna take this rig across the field. He's going to be full down here, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of him. We literally have one row of corn left along the entire field, which is kind of unfortunate, but it always ends up that way on this field. Out of manure. Love that. He's done again. Very high maintenance over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait until you turn around, aren't I? There we go, unloading on the go with the new Magnum running the grain cart. This is A beautiful sight here. Beautiful sight to see. As I'm about dumping all of it over the side, but oh well. Well, we pretty much got him unloaded, so we'll go ahead, take this down to the other end of the field, park it up, wait for him to finish, and then maybe get stuff moved over here to the next field before the episode's over. You know what? I changed my mind. We're just going to take the tractor and grain cart right over the next fields. Because why not right now? I think the game got an update, but I don't remember if I updated it again. But I thought the update said something about being able to fill grain carts out of bins now, so I wonder if that means that we can dump too. Potentially not. Darn. Hey, Squad Built, if you're watching this, I'd love to be able to dump grain carts straight into the hog silos. So can we make that happen? I know various Squad Built people have watched certain videos of mine before, so you know, if you're watching this one, that'd be something absolutely awesome to add. I guess we'll get Kenneth some more manure because he wants some more. I honestly don't know how much manure we have left. Does the pile go down as we use more, or does it just always look full and it's just all of a sudden going to be empty? I'm not sure. Guess we'll find out. My dairy cattle poop a lot. Go ahead and grab another load here. If we go here to animals and we go to dairy farm, we still have a lot of manure left. That is a lot. And the hog barns also have manure, but that comes in the form of slurry. And I didn't really want to deal with slurry, so I haven't dealt with that. Because I believe the only machine that does slurry is this one, and it is absolutely tiny. That's the thing I hate about slurry machines, is they're so small. I would use them if they were bigger, but they're so narrow and they take forever, which, I mean, I guess that's literally that's unfortunate. At least we did not lose much. We only lost from when we were at the manure pit. I've played this game 3 days, 14 hours, and 43 minutes. See, told you it takes a little while. At least we didn't lose much progress. I have had some times where I lose so much progress, like 5 minutes worth, and it is so deeply saddening. I sold all my milk one time and then ended up losing all that progress and having to sell it all again. So I had to drive it all the way back to the dairy so many times. Not the most funnest thing to do. Guess we'll take it back out here to the farm field. We'll take it back out to the field. Drive across my lawn of the house that I don't live in because my actual house is over there. I own 2 houses. We'll go ahead. No, we can't resume last. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll go headlands and rows, and hopefully he doesn't put down more on where we've already gone. Good. Well, he'll just drive around for a couple hours and figure out what he wants to do then. This game would also be way better if I had a controller that didn't have a whole bunch of stick drift, because the stick drift, not fun. But I'm not rich enough to buy a new controller, so gonna need some more views if I want that, so help me out, guys, I guess. Well, don't tell Case IH that I'm doing this, but there we go. That's how you avoid putting a head trailer on. Or putting the head on a head trailer, that's what I meant. We're gonna go ahead and get him started here though, and then that's probably gonna be the end of the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on American farming. We got some stuff done. We bought a new tractor and some other equipment. I think it was a great day, other than us driving straight through that pole that is placed inside the field boundaries. Squad Built, you got that? Figured that out yet? But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you all later. This is Model Deer Farmer. See you in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American farming, and we're going to be getting some stuff done here today. We got the tractor. Oh, my controller. Why is my controller not working tonight? Okay, so that is not what I wanted to bring up. Wow, okay, we are off to a rough start today, but we got the auger out at least, so we're going to go ahead and fill the semi-truck here. So we got a full grain cart. Okay, so we're over here in the P&K spreader now. This is our last field that needs P&K for a while, but I don't remember if we have enough helpers right now. Oh, looks like we do. So there we go. He's gonna get working putting P&K on there. Planter is waiting to plant corn over here. We started the manure guy, and you know, this is taking a lot longer and being a lot more work than I was really hoping it to be. You don't get very much done with this thing. Okay, so while free fertilizer from our cattle may sound nice and all, we're not going to keep putting down manure right now because it just takes way too long, at least right now anyways. So we're just going to park that there. We are going to get the actual sprayer going here. He's going to put down nitrogen for us on this field, so then we can get going putting corn, plant corn. Okay, so we got a full semi-load of corn here, so I think we're going to go ahead and go feed some hogs with it. We'll go ahead and bring them some corn right here. Okay, the pigs decided that they were very hungry. They wanted a whole semi-load of corn, so now I guess we're pretty much out of corn. The combine is full though, so we'll go ahead and pull up over here, unload him so he can get back to work. Now I am thinking that I'm probably going to need more nitrogen over in that sprayer, so we're going to take the truck and the tanker over to that field so then we can get him filled up when he runs out. There we go, that'll work for now. Half in the ditch, half in the air. All's good. Okay, there we go. We got a load off the combine. We're just going to go put this in the semi, see if that takes care of the pigs for now. And if it does, we'll throw whatever's left over in the main farm. Actually, since we already gave them some corn, we're just going to go ahead and take this over to the other farm. Since we still got a whole other field that's right there, we can give that to those over there. So we're going to go make sure that the ones at the main farm got food. There we go. We'll pull right up there and get dumping. Okay, they went ahead and took all that corn, so we'll head back on over to the field now. Looks like the combine just finished up on this field, so we're going to go ahead and take it over to the bigger field right over here and keep things moving. There we go. Hired it up and get to work. Okay, starting this round with all these fields over here, we shouldn't need to put P&K on it because it's already got P&K. You only have to put it on every other year, so we should be good over on those ones for right now. Since we don't really have a need to run the semi right now because we're kind of just taking off end rows and got an empty grain cart, we're going to go over to the cattle farm and we're going to go pick up our milk trailer and go ahead and sell a couple trailers of milk because I know we have some milk sitting over here at the farm right now. Go ahead and fill up with milk here. There we go, got a full trailer of milk. We'll go ahead and take it to town. There we go, saying we can get 11 grand for our trailer of milk, so there we go. Also, the sprayer said it was out of liquid fertilizer, so we better go take care of that real quick. We'll go ahead and fill up from the trailer. Trailer's really nice. We don't even have to leave the field with the sprayer now. And there we go. All filled up. I believe we're out of nitrogen now in here, so we may have to go pick some more up here. Combine is also full, so we'll run the grain cart around the field here and get him unloaded so he can get back to work. There we go. All good to go there. Get back to milk hauling now. Second trailer of milk ready to go. Go ahead and add another 10 grand to our bank account. Well, looks like that's about all the milk we got, so I guess we'll take this back over and put it on the grain trailer so we can haul more corn. We're going to go ahead and go pick up a load of liquid fertilizer for our tanker here. Gonna cost us a little bit of money, but we'll be ready to go. Oh, only $3,200 later, we got a full trailer. Looks like the sprayer is done, so we'll go ahead and get the corn planter rolling. But first, before we do that, the combine is full, so we'll go ahead and get him unloaded. There we go, got in the tractor here. We'll unfold this thing, get it set in the ground, and we will get rolling. We'll go ahead and top off the sprayer while we're sitting here at least, because the sprayer will be the next thing to get going on this big field here. It's going to take the spreader a little bit of time though to catch up. Got a decent load on the grain cart here, so we'll go ahead and throw this over in the semi and maybe see if these hogs need fed over here. Which they probably do, because the hogs always need fed. The hogs at the other farm are all good to go, all fed out, and maybe these all are too. Over on this farm, we may be good on feeding corn to hogs right now. Yep, they are all good. Well, guess we don't really need to take corn anywhere right now. While we kind of got a break in action here, we're going to go take our pickup, our nice F-Series Super Duty, down to the shop and go pick up our seed tender that we bought last episode, because we bought it and I never brought it back. So we're going to go and get that, probably fill it with seed, so then once the corn planter is empty, we can get that filled up. It is nice that all of the road vehicles in this game go 5 miles an hour quicker now. They used to just go 50. 55 is an improvement. Still would maybe love to see a little more. Just realized that I drove completely past the dealership. I'm always used to going to the animal dealer so much, so I just drove right past. Here is our seed tender though. We'll go ahead and get backed up to it here and hooked up. There we go, all hooked up. We'll go ahead and fill it with seed now. Start filling with seed. Oh, got a whole load of seed here. That only cost us $24,000. Wow, okay. I do think though that's going to be enough seed to last us a long time, because we really don't use that much seed. And so honestly, this seed tender seed may be good enough for like the eternity of me playing the rest of this game. Like forever. I don't know. I haven't filled that planter in a long time. There we go, we'll just park that there for now. Oh, the combine's about full, but I'm not going to worry about him right now. Oh, we'll go ahead and try unloading him once he turns around here. Unloading on the go. This is a sweet setup. There we go, got a little bit on us here. We're going to go ahead and just top off the semi, because I think there's a little bit of room left in it. But we're just going to take care of that. I'm probably not going to sell the corn, because it is March, and so pretty soon we are going to have to get new hogs, and so then I'm going to have to feed them. And I'm great at pulling up to the semi tonight, guys. Semi is topped off though, got a little bit left in the grain cart, but that'll be fine for right now. Spreader's making good progress here. Just a couple more passes left to go on the field, and then we'll be able to get the nitrogen rig going and then planting corn. As far as planting corn goes, he's pretty much about done over here. Just got one little small pass left to go, and then this field will be ready to get growing, so then we can start forage harvesting it again. I think I'm probably going to get this thing hooked back up over here to the forage harvesting setup. We'll just go ahead and get this connected together. Then I might just pull this out kind of in the grass over here by the field, so we're ready. There we go, we'll just leave it there for now. Love that. Game crashed like 2 minutes before I was going to end this video. Well, we are back to unloading the combine on the go like we were doing like 4 minutes ago, but you know, the game crashed, and I guess that's the last time that this thing's been saved. So we'll top off the semi again, I guess. This time I pulled up to the semi a little bit better. Guess we'll go hook up the forage harvester again as well. Well, everyone, with that, that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comments section below. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, whether it be American Farming, Farming Simulator 25, or anything that has to do with model farm toys and the model farm toy display. But I hope you guys all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Welcome back, everyone, to American Farming here on the Model Deer Farmer YouTube channel. We are back here today taking care of some corn harvest. Combine just got full, so we're going to head over, get him unloaded. Starting to run out of places for corn right now because our hogs are going to be ready to sell here pretty soon, and so we don't really have much need to feed the pigs right now because they're almost ready to go. So we're kind of just holding corn right now. Man, but I love this new Magnum. I can't stop saying that enough. It's awesome. There we go. He's empty, so we'll just kind of leave the tractor right here because we don't have too much of a load on us right now. P&K spreader over here on the really big field is about done. So once he's done, we'll go ahead and get him moved off the field, get put on some nitrogen onto the field, The planter finished up over here at the dairy farm, so we'll go ahead and move him back over. We'll hit our sign first, but then we'll move back over to the big field, because once the sprayer that's putting on nitrogen is done, then we'll get going planting corn on that field. Since we're not going to be moving much corn right now, I'm going to unhook the trailer and go hook up to our livestock trailer and get a load taken down to the livestock auction while we're kind of waiting for other guys to finish up their jobs around here. There we go, found our trailer. We'll go ahead and back up to it here. There we go, we are all hooked up. We'll keep making our way back and go load up some hogs. Okay, there we go. Load all. We'll get as many as we can in here. Before we take that though, the P&K spreader did get done, and we're not going to have to spray more P&K for a while, because you only have to do that every other year, and that's our end for this year. So we're going to just park this guy up here at the farmyard quick and then get the nitrogen sprayer going. Get him unfolded here. Got a full tank on him, so he should be able to do just fine on this field. We'll go ahead and get him going on a helper. So in the meantime, we'll take the semi-trailer down here to the animal dealer to get ready to sell our hogs. It's getting dark out, so that tells me it's going to be about the end of April here, and we're going to be getting into May here in just a little bit, which is when we want to sell our hogs, because we're going to get the most money for them. I don't love when it ends up being time to sell hogs when I end up recording a video, because it just kind of sort of makes a little bit of a boring video, but I'll try my best here to keep things going. Combine's probably going to be full at some point. We're going to need to move some helpers around some places, so we'll take care of that. But it did just switch over to May, so we're going to head back over. We're going to wait for a better price, because that was a terrible price. $2.39, that's a really good price. We're going to turn our time all the way down to 0.5, so we can make sure that we get a lot of our pigs sold for that price. So there we go, 20 grand. We'll pick up a load of wieners and take it back on over to the farm. Wieners are loaded. Let's head back to the farm. The first trip always is the longest, because we're always running back to our main farm, not our bigger hog farm that's not as far away. These are those times where I wish these semi-trucks went a little faster than 55 miles an hour. Now I know there is the new feature where you can hire the AI to drive things places, but the last time I tried using that to take stuff to the animal dealer, it like crashed the entire game, so I don't think we're going to try doing that today. There we go, got our last grown hogs out of there and got them all replenished with new hogs. We'll head on over to the other hog farm. We'll grab the rest of a load of hogs. They'll be good to go. The combine did say he's full, so while we're over here, I'm just going to get him unloading here quick so he can finish up this field. There we go, he'll be all good to go. Sell another load of hogs. We got that nice price since we turned the time down slow. Head back for more. Got another load, heading out. Got our last half load of hogs heading to town. There we go, ended up with 99 grand after selling all the hogs. There we go, all the hogs are taken care of, so I think for now we're just going to park our trailer right there. We're going to hook up to the grain trailer and get these hogs right here fed, because we got a full grain trailer, pretty much full grain cart, and the combine is full right now. So we're going to try to get that thing back running here again. These hogs here will probably take about the entire semi-load as I crash into my silo. Unloading corn. There we go, they took pretty much all the corn. So we're just going to go ahead and run over here and unload the combine, get him running, and then we'll take the rest off the grain cart to top this thing off. Not the most ideal way to park the semi underneath the combine auger, but you know, it works. There we go, got the combine unloaded. We'll pull over here underneath the grain cart. Whoa, a little bit of drift, never hurt no one, I guess. And with that, the semi is full, so we'll go run this home, fill up the hog silo for the farm hogs, and then we'll be back out here to finish unloading the grain cart, I guess. Just drift that semi. Oh yeah, about rolled it over, but you know, it was fun. Knocked the sign out too. This thing's indestructible as I run into the hog building too. Thing's completely fine. But we'll go ahead and get this unloaded here into the hog silos and then head on back out to the field. They only took about half a semi-load, so we still got some to spare. We'll head back. I'm having a rough time driving tonight, guys. Back on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Hopefully I don't get copyright for that. Well, we'll go ahead and run the grain cart over towards this area because the combine's on his last pass. Going to be getting him moved across the creek here and start working on that field over on the other side of the trees right there. Grain cart's unloaded. We'll run him across there so he'll be ready to go. Okay, there we go. He is wrapped up, finished up. We'll take him out of the field here and head on. Nope. Wow, great suspension. Wish combines had that kind of suspension in real life. Can tell you that they don't. We'll get going, empty out the combine here, run them across to the next field. About got an entire another semi of corn again. There we go. You know, I've been needing to wash the combine for a while, so we'll just take care of it right there. There we go. All nice and shiny. Dig in, Case. Get eating some corn. Sprayer's almost finished up here on the field. Then we'll be able to get him going planting corn. We'll go ahead and take the semi. I don't know. Maybe we'll see if these hogs need any more corn, but I highly doubt they need too much more. It hasn't been too long. There we go. We'll just park him there and wait till he's full. And the sprayer's just about done here, so we'll go ahead and get him moved out of the way. There we go, and he is about empty too, so we're going to need to fill him up here before we get him going on the next field. But we'll move him off onto the road, because, you know, I own the road. No one else gets to drive on the road. Get the big 90-foot planter all unfolded here. Stick it in the ground, and let's get going. Guess we'll run the sprayer here up to the farmyard quick where our liquid tank is on the trailer. We'll go ahead and fill it up before we get him over to the small field over the hog farm, because right now we only have 2 helpers going, so we'll be able to run a third one since we're not forage harvesting right now since our corn is not grown yet. Go ahead and fill liquid nitrogen. And there we go. He is filled up with 1,500 gallons of liquid nitrogen. Honestly, my 2 favorite tractors I have on this farm have got to be the MX here as well as the Magnum right over there. These 2 tractors are awesome. Go ahead and start getting unfolded here. Phase through power pole, you know. Awesome. There we go. We'll throw that down. Go ahead and get a helper working on that. Combine's just about going to be full here, so we'll try and go catch him. Oh, I about just sunk this thing in the creek there. Well, we'll get going here. He is full. We'll unload him. There he goes. He is empty. We'll go ahead, top off the semi here because it's only going to take this load to top him off, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. He is topped off. We'll call that good for now. Planter's planting away on his end rows here. Everything's going good. Still going to be a little while before our corn is ready to forage harvest yet. Unfortunately, corn's a little small yet, but it'll hopefully grow here pretty soon. We're going to go ahead and go fill up our liquid tank here while we don't have anything else to do because everybody's kind of just working right now and I don't have a whole bunch to do. So I guess we'll go take this over to the co-op, get them filled up with liquid nitrogen so we can have easier access whenever the sprayer needs more. I accidentally sold $500 of our liquid nitrogen out here, but we're going to buy it right back. $3,200, let's go. Are you serious? It always happens with 2 minutes to go in recording. Hey look, we're back. I swear every single time that I'm recording a video, I can make it 28 minutes without the game crashing. 28 minutes and then it will crash 2 minutes before I'm going to be done recording the video. But at least we didn't lose much progress, except we only have half a tank of nitrogen, so I guess we'll go back. I didn't realize that. Nice. Anything to make things more complicated. Oh, indestructible pallets there. And now I'm stuck on the pallets. Nice. Like I was saying before, the game crashed, we do have a little bit of money now that we probably can spend next episode here. Not quite sure on what yet, but we'll find something to spend it on. Oh my gosh, we made it home. We took out our mailbox, but oh well. Well, the combine's still just cruising along here. Everyone's getting their work done, but that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. And I want to thank everyone for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today here on the channel on American farming, and we're working on harvesting some corn here. Got a full semi, so we'll go ahead and take that over to unload. Looks like this helper got done over here, so might as well get him moved on to the next field. There we go, got him running. Got a full semi here, so we'll go ahead and check and see if the hogs at the main farm need any food, and then whatever's left will probably go over to the other hogs. There we go, unloading corn. They did not use very much, so we'll go ahead and top the other hogs off as well. Honestly, as we're going by, I might as well top off here from the grain cart. There we go, got a full load again. Go ahead and unload over here. There we go, still got half a load of corn left on us. Corn planters planting over here on the really big field, getting the job done. Looks like the corn is probably ready to harvest. Well, not really harvest, but do some forage harvesting here. I don't think we have enough helpers right now, unfortunately. There is a New Holland big forage harvester that will be coming to the game, and that's going to be really good here. But I don't have a helper to run this right now, and I'm probably not going to run it by myself, but it does look like this thing needs diesel, so we're going to get him topped off with that before we get going here. Go ahead and get filled up here. Then once one of our other helpers gets done, we will go ahead and get this guy running. Looks like the combine's getting full over there, so we'll go ahead and take care of him. Unloading on the go. He decided to do the field this way this time. Normally we go the other way, but whatever. Not a big deal. There we go, got a good load off the combine. We're going to go over here and top off the semi-truck with that. Missed a little bit here, so we'll have to go back and get that, but not too big of a deal. There we go, the semi is topped off here. Now we're going to do something. We're going to buy another semi, and I know I haven't got the semi pack yet, and I really need to, but I just haven't. So I think we're going to go ahead and get another one of these semis, because it'd be nice to have another semi. So I think we're going to blow all of our money on that. It'll just be nice to have one over at the, oh nice, the dealer was gone. It'll just be nice to have one over for stuff at the cattle farm. And this is the rolling coal version, so you know, got the rolling coal on there, so that is pretty neat. So then we'll be able to use this on the milk tanker and the feed trailer for the cattle operation over there, instead of having to use one semi for everything. Go ahead over here and get us loaded up with some milk. Never mind, we don't have any milk because we've been off and haven't had any feed for the cows because we're not forage harvesting the field right now. If I remember right, though, there might be some feed in the silo right here, so we're going to check on that. Yes, there is. I'm going to get the auger swung out. Don't worry that it's going to go through the silo, but there we are, getting the cows some feed here. There we go, we'll get another load, and we are going to get our auger spun around to the other side to give the calf barn some feed as well. Now we are getting some animals over in that barn that are getting to be about grown, and our other pasture's full, so honestly we might end up selling those. And we got a whole bunch of hired helpers stopping right now, so once we get this load unloaded, we're gonna head back over and take care of them. And there we go, we're filling their feed up. There we go, all good there. I don't know if we have much more left here. Well, that's it. So the combine just got finished up here. We'll run over here, finish up that last little bit over here on the edge that he didn't get, and then get him unloaded and moved on to over there. But if you guys are enjoying the video so far today, I hope you are, but if you are, give a like on the video. Also consider subscribing to the channel if you're new. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below, as well as hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, whether it be American farming, Farming Simulator 25, or anything that has to do with the model farm toy world. There we go, getting wrapped up here. We'll hit this little spot real quick and then get unloaded. There we go, we are unloaded, so we'll go ahead and get the combine, drove over here to the small field, get it going here, and then go check out which helper we got next that's finished up. And I'm guessing it's probably the planter. So, go ahead and get him going there on a helper. The planter is done, so we'll head that over towards the hog farm to his next field. And there we go, we'll just get him going over here on his next field. And then we're going to get him going over here, the forage harvester, since I have enough helpers now. And the sprayer has finished up as well, so we're going to take that over the next field. But we don't have enough helpers right now, so we're just going to have to let him wait for a little while. And I forgot, every time that this helper does this field, he misses this little section over here. There we go, we are all wrapped up on there now. Okay, still got some harvest stuff sitting here. We'll deal with that in a little bit. While we got a full load of corn, we'll go ahead and take it over to the hogs here. It's been a couple months now, I think. A month maybe, so they're probably going to need some more feed. There we go, they took about the entire trailer, so we'll go ahead, get the rest of what's off of the grain cart, and then start moving this harvest stuff over here towards where the combine is right now. There we go, I think we got everyone running now. And we got 4 dairy cows that are too old to give birth, and so I'm assuming that that makes them not be able to make milk anymore. So we may have to get rid of them and move some new ones over, because we got a lot more dairy cows here in the, never mind, that's the wrong barn. We do have a lot more dairy cows though over in this one. Those are dairy heifers. I saw there's dairy cows. Dairy cows are at the bottom, and the combine is on underneath the grain cart right now. Awesome, love that. Okay, well, since we said we got that going on right now, we're going to head down to the hog farm with this semi and go get the livestock trailer, because it's all the way down there and I only have one of them. There we go, there's the livestock trailer. We'll get this thing hooked on up. I don't know why I got controls for that now. What does that do? Yeah, I don't think that thing does anything on this trailer. I don't know why that showed up. That's interesting. Awesome, game crash. Oh yay, we're back over here in the forage harvester again, which means that the combine would have ran over the grain cart again. But I guess we'll get the feed trailer unhooked and head back down there again and go get the cattle trailer again. Yippee! Okay, there we go, we are on the road again. I just hope I don't get copywritten. I didn't last time, so we probably are good. And now we're off the road again. Okay, so you know, that's how you load up cows going forward into the pasture. But we're going to find our ones that are too old. And yeah, I don't know where they are, because they don't show up red like they did on the other menu. I'm assuming it's these top 4 though. Okay, there we go, we got them loaded up. See if they bring me much money. They probably won't, but they're going to town anyways. Our very first 4 mother dairy cows are too old now. Come on, menu. We're in a predicament here. Just give me the menu. There we go. Okay. We are going to load anything that says it's a dairy cow, which is a fair amount of them. Oh, as a... Okay, a dairy... It's a big mess in here, so I'll catch you when we get all the dairy cows, because now we got 2 calves at the bottom now that showed up. Oh geez, a lot of dairy calves just showed up. Dairy cow, dairy cow. Okay, I think I got all the dairy cows. Got little baby calves out there in our huts, since they were probably born, but you know, I didn't have any room for them, so they were kind of just like in space or something like that. So 4 lucky dairy cows are going to get to go into the pasture here while the rest are going to be sold off because I have no money for, or not money. I have no room for them right now, and there's a whole bunch more that will be ready here. And why is the forage harvester tractor trying to go in the pasture? I forgot. It has issues with that on the first pass, and now we are lagging so badly. Oh, and you're done as well. I guess we better get him moving on here. Keep working. There we go. He's all unloaded. Let's get him back out to the field. There we go. He's going again. Planter's done. I should probably move him too, I guess. When it rains, it pours on this farm, I tell you. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. I just accidentally, I was trying to hire a helper and I accidentally switched it to soybeans. We don't want to plant soybeans. Yep, just as I suspected, you are stuck over here because you are trying to drive into a fence. So, I will just have to... Yep, and now you say you're not in the field. Okay, resume. Don't drive into the fence. Stay away from the... Yep, well, I'm just gonna drive you till you get up here. There we go. You're farther away from the fence now. Issue solved. Nope, now you're not in the field. Resume. Okay, now that we got that all sorted out, we're gonna go sell some dairy cows and see how much money that makes us as I run into my calf hut. Oh my gosh, the lag is insane right now. Okay, there we go. Let's get on the road. If I remember right, dairy cows bring a pretty decent amount of money. And I mean, what else are we going to do with them? We don't have any room for them, so why not just sell them off? Okay, let's see what these dairy cows bring. Man, our ones that are full weight and completely aged out are bringing $2,000. The rest of them are only bringing $500 because they're only 362 pounds. Yeah, there's a few that bring 700 if they're 500 pounds, but oh well, it's a little bit of money, and these four at the top that are $2,000 we ain't gonna be able to do anything with anyway, so we'll just sell all of those, and that's another $17,000 just off of animals that we don't have room for. But with that, guys, that's probably going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also, consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of March, so let's try and get there. We're approaching 3,300 subscribers, so we're getting closer. Just a little over 700 to go. But if you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comments section below. But I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.